Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Alienware Area 51 Dota 2 Cup, brought to you by Curse Gaming, as well as, of course, Beyond the Summit. I'm LD. I'm joined here by Fogged. Game 2 is underway. NiP currently leading ASUSpolar 1-0 on the best of 3, looking for some redemption after Star Ladder Season 11's LAN Finals. With that said, the draft has begun. Let's see what the teams are cooking up for us. And
we got a
I'm
fun
not
hero
alone
to watch.
I'm here with Fogged. I just unmuted
Very
you.
fun hero.
Yeah, the troll.
Very fun.
I sense
It's another one of those heroes that you see every single game now.
I sense like a tinge of sarcasm, or do you actually think he's fun?
I mean, I enjoy playing the hero. I mean, I was picking it before they buffed Fervor, and then they buffed Fervor, and I picked it, and I'm like, this hero's broken, completely broken. And then everybody starts picking it in matches and in scrims and whatnot, and yeah, it's just ridiculous hero. He does everything, wins his lane, goes through BKB. He's just physical damage in general, like. Yeah,
scales well with farm. Even if he doesn't get farm, still brings a lot to the table from the battle trance, and can go utility if he needs to. Can be your hard carry if in a lot of cases. He really does it all. Hell, he's ranged and melee. I mean, how many heroes can you say that about?
Like, you really think about it. The way I put it, I was like, all right, how do you define an unfair hero? I'm like, all right, if we pick this hero, if someone picks it versus, what are the counters? And you sit there and you're like, Doom? Like, not really, because Troll like, takes all your towers and then just can kill the Doom whenever it's like a 1v1, anything like that. And you start thinking about more heroes. It's like, all right, like Drow, Viper, and Veno. It's like there's so little heroes that can really just handle the Troll.
And you pick, like, those heroes all have big downsides as well. Like, you go for those, enemy team picks some good face rush initiators, and the Drow could just get run over. The Viper can just get outsplit, pushed, out-farmed, and taken to late game where he tends to fall off. So, Troll definitely very strong in this patch. And generally when we see the Troll, it's in conjunction with other strong right-clickers. So, at NiP, they've been running the Slark quite a bit. That's actually banned by them this time around. Let's see what they've got cooking for us. They also banned the Void, another good troll partner, but not something Navi's been running for like Funnick Havos quite a bit, but they now back off for Disruptor. They want some solutions for Ember, and they'll get a bit here with the Static Storm.
Yeah, their Shaker pickup was kind of interesting. I didn't really think I'd see that one coming for them. I haven't seen them playing it too often. But either way, I love our Shaker. Can always be a pretty fun hero, but versus Clockwork, it can be pretty damn annoying.
Yeah, Clockwork, Ember, a lot of magic damage here, a lot of just burst as well. If he gets caught by anyone, probably dead. So he'll have to just position himself well. Try to play this one close to the chest, and NiP will go Storm. There's not really great lockdown for a Storm for ASUSpolar. They've already picked their offlaner. I mean, there is still a Doom out there. But outside of that, how are they going to lock this fella down?
I really like this pickup. Because, you know, Troll isn't... The one thing about Troll, okay, I guess this is his downside, is he's not really a hard carry. He's kind of like a complement, like a supplement to another carry as well. So it's really onage having it be,
5 seconds remaining.
you know, you just be able to ult, and your other carry just goes completely bonkers. And Storm's really good with it in general. Just keep spamming. Remnants jumping in. You attack so fast. If you get your Orchid up nice and early, yeah, you can kill anyone even easier with that. You can probably kill 2 people just because of your attack speed.
And the other cool thing is that the cooldown on Battle Trance is really low, 30 seconds. So you pick Storm, this hero has basically no cooldowns. So he can always fight. And, well, ASUSpolar, they won't be able to go Silencer. That was banned last phase. And I suppose a core Silencer could be pretty decent this time around if it's something ASUSpolar were considering. But they'll have to go a different direction now. And they got to feel like either they have to wreck this Storm incredibly hard in the laning stage, which seems difficult, or they're going to have to get some solutions for him later on.
What's the Illidan hero?
I don't know, man.
He doesn't really play Ember, does he?
Not normally. It's normally DK Phobos, I believe.
It's just going to be an AM or something?
Clanks? I don't know. They need someone with lockdown, it feels like. Maybe even an Illidan. Do you even like consider like an Illidan Doom or something? Run just the Ember mid and clock off?
I don't think VPP ASUSpolar does that so much. I know Empire does that from time to time, but
yeah,
not really too sure what they're gonna pick up here. I don't know. I feel like they could pick up a semi-carry because they do have the Ember and, you know, Venge Aura and all that, but
There's always
they
like
usually
the
like
Night
their hard
Stalker
carry.
if you want something a bit fun, you know, different, aggressive.
Yeah.
Tough to tower dive against Earthshaker Disruptor though.
It's true. They like their Void.
Oh, that's banned. Tough call.
Not too sure what they pick up here. Oh.
They can always go a little Bloodseeker Dota.
That hero's so fun. I've been picking it lately. It's just ridiculous. Once you get a Yule Scepter.
You know what? You know who really loves it right now is all the Asian teams. They're running a lot of 4-position like choke point jungling.
That's what I was
Bloodseeker.
doing. Yeah, I mean that's what I saw them doing it a couple weeks ago, and I was like, this looks extremely legit.
It's surprising how quickly that hero comes online from the woods. Like he's level 5, 4 or 5 minutes in, and hits 6 a minute or two later, and he's ready to gank.
Oh man, they're going for the Warlock.
The core lock.
Stealing the MVP draft.
Yeah, a little MVP Phoenix Dota, Korean Dota.
That even good versus the Storm though? This is the thing I'm questioning.
It's weird because their lineup isn't really like built around a Warlock pick per se, right?
I kind of like Troll in general versus the Warlock too. You just pop your ult, use your axes, and kill the damn Infernal.
And Storm a pretty good right clicker. NiP busting out the Riki for Era.
Round 2. Like. No, Jonas.
Oh, Jonas. Okay. Era Storm.
That's another hero that benefits from the Troll ult. He can get a lot of solo kills for the Smoke Cloud with it. Interesting. I wonder how that's going to play out. But that is another way to deal with Ember. And Riki is probably one of the most obnoxious heroes for Ember. In the game.
They have a lot of tools for Ember now.
Yeah.
Smoke Cloud, Static Storm, Orchid on Era if he gets it quickly, and Fish Blink Echo maybe as well.
So this is a Troll mid and a short lane Storm.
All right, the legendary offlane Riki finally now fading Invis as he trots up top. Let's see, did they come prepared here with some sentries? They do have a set on FNG, but no dust right now. All right. Let's introduce the teams here, Giannis. We've got NiP, leading 1-0 in the best of 3 on the Radiant. Seal Kid going to be playing your Earthshaker. Ape Mother, the Troll. Era handling the Storm Spirit. That puts Handskin onto the Disruptor, and it leaves Jonas as the offlane Riki-sama. As for ASUSpolar, it will be the DK Phobos Ember, already skilling up the chains. Lil handling the Ancient Apparition. FNG, the Venge. Illidan going to be taking up the Warlock, and that puts Mag onto the offlane clock.
Where's Illidan going? Is this? It looks. It's mid Warlock. Okay.
Mid Warlock. Yeah.
I guess that's one way. That's a really good lane versus Troll. That's probably one of the few heroes that actually does well in the lane versus Troll, but still gonna be a bit hard for that Warlock to get CS. And Mag getting a lot of harass. He might go down here with the kinetic field.
Nicely placed. Ape Mother goes in. He gets the bash. Easy kill. I think they might get that kill anyway, but just to rub it in.
Base 10% bash.
What a player. FNG is sitting on sentries right now. The ping's already coming out from your Troll. Maybe just letting him know that he should be careful.
That's going to make the lane a bit harder for Illidan. And Ape Mother bringing out the extra tangos right away. But either way, yeah, Warlock is quite a lane dominating hero. He's just going to be able to spam him down with the Shadow Word all the time.
As for our other lanes, it's a Disruptor tri-lane with the Earthshaker off doing some pulls and a Storm getting the farm up against the Mag Clock. He's getting aggressive here on Handskin, and it's a nice cog to push them both back. So
should be able to find a decent amount of XP down here, though, for Mag. It's the one good thing about dealing versus like a greedy tri-lane like an Earthshaker Disruptor one. But once they get a couple levels on the Disruptor and the Earthshaker, you have to be careful of the glimpse into Fissure block, and then you're just pretty screwed in general. But Seal Kid actually unfortunately tried to stack up the camp and missed it.
Yeah, he's going for just a regular pull here. Looks like he probably gets it. Yep, should be. Oh, only gets the half pull. Not the best start for the support Earthshaker.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate. Illidan having actually a really good time in the mid lane. Ape Mother's not doing so hot on the last hitting side.
Yeah, he started with the early null tally and sitting at 70 damage already. Able to match the Troll even when he's in melee form. And if he's in range, he doesn't have much of a shot.
I thought it would be going a lot better for 8 Mother right now.
Oh, it's starting to a bit.
After getting the first blood, but he's only 4-0 versus a 9-2 Warlock. And I like what Jonas is doing. He's doing Jimmy things right now. Falling Blade, cutting down trees, hiding, getting XP the best he can, but getting no creeps whatsoever.
Meanwhile, Lil's just spelunking. He's exploring those new caverns created by the Riki, but Jonas off top. The Sentry Ward 1 has been placed in the lane, so still has 1 left in the pocket if need be. But nice patience here. Hits level 2. And they, of course, can get incensed for this, but not much they can really do to punish it. So they're tri-laning. Wow. They're getting their support levels.
8 Mother had his bottle coming on the current. He grabbed the haste rune without his bottle. It was like right next to him. That was really odd.
Huh. Maybe just a misclick or something.
Oh well.
Yeah, Jonas he's now in that old spot that Lil was checking previously.
Getting good XP at least, I guess, right? And not dying.
Radiant's top tower is
Means
Mag getting glimpsed.
Fissure block bottom lane. A kinetic field waiting for Mag, and well, there's gonna be another nuke coming out. Arrow wanting that last hit, but it's actually Hanskin who claims it. So not ideal that the support gets it. Still, they kill off the offlane clock, and it only gets harder from here.
Yeah, for sure. But either way, he's going for the rocket build, which is, I think, what he should be doing. And he's just going to be harassing bottom, getting a bit of experience. And that's just fine. Illidan's having a pretty damn good time in the mid lane.
So what's the role for this off-lane Riki? Is it purely just like scouting and dropping clouds on top of Ember? What's your goal when you run this in the off-lane, do you think?
I mean, I thought originally they were going to, that ASUSpolar were going to have Ember mid, and he was going to actually be able to, you know, gank him constantly, but with them putting the Warlock mid, it puts the Riki in an awkward situation. I don't really know what he's going to accomplish.
Yeah, Warlock is just way too tanky to go on. 870 health, he's got 7 armor, he's ranged, so he'll be sitting farther back. That's difficult. They go for a fissure here, but just to secure the 4-minute rune, it looks like.
Yep. Nice invis. That could be what they need to get a kill on Illidan, but just kidding. He already has a sentry down in his lane.
Yeah, good luck. He's going to get the rock soon, and meanwhile, top lane, they finally catch out Jonas. He goes for the quick TP out, but won't make it in time. So they finally take down the Riki. The sentry were just about to expire, and I think they actually dropped another one. Did that one get... Where did they put that other sentry?
They put one mid.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. I thought they bought another set or something.
Oh, Illidan might get gone on here, but he's gonna get his level 6. Kill the creep.
He's 1 creep away. He's 3 experience short. Now trapped in a kinetic field.
Oh, nice
he needs
dodge.
that ulti. Meanwhile, they glimpse 1 hero TP Mac. Illidan still left to his own devices, but he's so goddamn tanky. Look at that. He gets the rock. He turns it as well, and now Mag comes marching in. They get 1 kill. This might be more. Hanskin heading to the right. A nice static storm, or rather, kinetic field to try and keep him safe. And it could have ended in a total catastrophe, but it ends up as a Warlock for a troll. And a Warlock ult down.
Unfortunately, he got hit by the Whirling Axis. He turned to hit him instead of just running away. But, oh my god, Hanskin.
Oh,
Demolition.
Run!
Oh, what's that range?
What? That was like a 400, 500 range auto attack.
He's 30 MS slower than him, and he still got punched from that. What the hell was that?
That was some Tiny Dota. You know, when Tiny just swing, like at least he's got bigger than normal attack range, but sometimes he'll start a swing and he completes it when you're like 800 units away. What
the hell was that though? That was nowhere near him.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I guess it's because he doesn't have melee range. He has 225 on the golem, but that looked pretty far.
He's definitely reaching there. You know, that's a full body extension. The golem's been doing its yoga, I guess, while it's busy in the infernal depths.
Must have.
Yeah, just trying to stretch out a little.
So up they're going toward mid again. Trying to just keep up the help for 8 Mother because he's having some trouble.
So Ags rush for the Warlock. Do you stop off for the Midas or just straight Ags? What's the build here? I think somebody's got a phone call.
No, I'm thinking. Probably you can probably go for the Midas this game, but you don't want to like troll ulti now.
They're trying to jump bottom on the clockwork, and it looks like it'll be brought down here. Era getting the last hit. Up to 1,200 gold.
Nice troll ult there. But yeah, you don't want to like lose towers and everything going for this Midas. So if he feels like pressured by the Riki at all, he'll probably go for like a point booster first. But I think the Midas is fine this game.
Okay. Lane ward dropped by Seal Kid now. This is a nice ward to place, and the benefit of that new tree path. Although 8 Mother, he tries to morph into melee form at the right time, but it doesn't really seem to matter. They still get the stun off, yet he's tanky enough to survive this. He goes back in onto Illidan. He does not quite get the kill, but Hanskin able to secure it. Now they zip in with Era onto FNG, looking for the trade. He drops a stun, still chasing forward his Hanskin. He's really committing for this one. Era trying to zip out of the cold feet. He'll barely be able to make it to safety, and in the meantime, waiting for the backstab is Jonas, as everybody else is on the run. FNG, don't you dare back up. Riki's waiting. Oh, delicious free kill.
Oh, he's gonna get him.
Backstab.
He needs this kill so badly too. Oh my god.
He's not level 6.
Oh no.
What a pathetic Riki. He's only got the level 1 backstab. Now he's dusted and he's gonna end up going down. Lil's waiting. Could he at least deny the neutrals? He'll drop the cloud and doesn't get the last hit. The neutrals unsuccessful in their efforts to bail him out. It's Lil who secures that one.
This Riki's actually gonna be completely worthless.
Is this a game-losing Riki?
I think it might be. He's worthless. I guess maybe if they make some plays with Disruptor ulti. Alright, maybe if Riki goes top right now against his 6. Let's see.
The dream is not entirely dead yet, but Jonas just struggling to find his levels. Meanwhile, you compare him to the offlane Clock, already level 6. And
what's nice is they're giving this Earthshaker to the lane bottom now. He's able to hopefully farm up his Arcane Boots or whatever he wants to go.
FNG planting down a sentry ward as Riki is prowling around. They might want to jump him, but little will they know that there's backup in tow. Lane ward was placed, but these heroes are off in the tree line for now.
Patience from ASUSpolar.
This is surprisingly patient.
Warding out, and they're going to go on him.
They look for the jump in. The triple remnant combo comes out. Static Storm was waiting, though. Catching out DK Phobos, and, well, the kinetic field ends. He gets glimpsed on back, and right into a fissure that's waiting. Seal Kid with the TP rotation. They get the Riki, but it cost them their Ember Spirit, and he was free farming. And meanwhile, mid. Hook in from Mag, jams it in onto 8 Mother. Nice takedown there. It's ASUSpolar's turn to make up for lost time with that rotation.
That was almost awkward. I reported to go farm bottom, and luckily the Earthshaker ports top and secures the kill. So that was actually really nice, because now Earthshaker basically has his Arcane Boost finished until he gets sniped by an AA ulti.
Yeah, Rocket, AA ult, casual Venge stun. That was the long-range artillery that ASUSpolar can bring to bear this game, and that's before the Ember really goes for those types of plays. But they definitely have the good pick-off lineup here.
Yeah, for sure. Illidan is gonna go for the Midas as well. He picks up a Gloves of Haste, and I'm glad he picked up a nice, a casual point of Fatal Bonds. It's really an imbalanced ability.
Yeah, even only at level 1, you still get the 3 enemies bound, everything else remaining the same. So pretty good value point overall.
Yeah. Troll to used, just farming. Pretty under-farmed Troll, though, with all the rotations coming out from ASUSpolar as usual.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned Troll, just seems like he always has an impact, but this Troll might struggle to have one. I mean, theory, Riki here that can use the attack speed, but with this start, let's be honest, Jonas is a walking smoke cloud and not much more, so...
I don't know why he didn't even pick up like an Orb of Venom. He would have gotten the kill on the Venge with that, at least. Usually an item you see picked up by majority of Rikis. What's Era going for here now, too? He's really underfarmed. Even though he has 54 CS and a kill, he only has, like, random... He's bought a lot of TPs, I guess.
They don't have any towers yet. To be fair, the Dire don't either, but he's spent a lot of time rotating. CS-wise, it's decent. Still 20 down on the enemy Ember Spirit of DK Phobos, who's not charging towards the Battle Fury.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like Riki's gonna be able to do anything in this game.
Should we be reporting him yet, or do we wait until he dies a few more times?
Noob reports Riki offlane.
I go offlane. I Riki. Here comes FNG.
Just some standard.
Standard pub Dota.
Let's see if they can get the combo on him properly. Hook comes out.
This is tough. They hook to start though, then they Venge stun before he can zip out. Nice play by ASUSpolar. Another rotation and another pick.
I like this. Lil went for the cold feet build. You people haven't really been doing that. Oh, Illidan getting gone on mid. Echo Slam used. Oh, Disruptor ulti, man. Alright, I guess they should. Might as well. They gotta really secure the kill and blow him up as fast as possible so the Venge swap doesn't happen. So I like that.
Yeah, the Venge swap, then maybe the Golem gets dropped if you chase, and it can quickly
Disaster
turn against
ensues.
you.
Yeah.
Well, Riki hits level 6, so he's got his Blink Strike online now. Is there anyone he can really kill? I don't know. Venge has 6 armor. Warlock's way too tanky. AA maybe, but already 700 health from Lil as he's hit level 8.
Lil's about to buy a point booster as well.
There's actually no solo kills this game, it looks like. Maybe if someone's like horribly out of position, he's just able to chase them for days.
Oh no, Illidan. Oh, he got glimpsed in because he TP'd instantly.
Oh, drops the Golem. That's a big commitment from Illidan, and tries to club down Hanskin, but the blind comes out, and Illidan overextends. His Golem might end up dying here as well. Then Riki, Clockwork jumping in, deploys the Cogs, and Jonas trying to fight his way out. The Riki, the one that ends up getting caught out. They lose 4 in a matter of moments. How does it work out so well? Illidan with a classic 1-for-4 play, but it's not Havos, guys. It's actually Illidan.
That was actually hilarious. Okay, so glimpse, you know how the interaction works. If you die and you come back and respawn and they glimpse you instantly, it goes to the place where you died. So
yeah, because the timer stops while you're dead.
Yeah, exactly. So Illidan ports middle, and you know, Disruptor runs up. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna glimpse this guy back to base," and he glimpses him, and Illidan appears right behind him. So Illidan just rocks, and then yeah, interesting team fight, and really nice hook by Mag, nice AA ult to follow up. They only end up losing 1, get 4, and you know, like I was saying, the Riki, which is basically a melee creep, just dies to everything that's going on and without really doing anything.
Yeah, he dies, and meanwhile the enemy Clockwork is cogging in 2 heroes, setting up an additional kill or 2, and having a big impact in these fights. It's night and day between the offlaners. 0-4 Riki, 3-3-4 Clockwork.
Oh, he's gonna get gone on up here too. Maybe this could be a nice bait.
This is bait, but I don't know if it's good bait. He's blink striking forward now. Glimpse coming back on the Ember still. Cold Feet get a proc. The Riki down again. Ember was Static Storm, but he's got another Remnant ready. And they may struggle to continue fighting this one.
NiP is about to get gone on again as well.
Troll coming in, trying to engage, but the hook came out, and Hanskin in a bit of trouble here. Storm trying to help him fight his way out. Hanskin dropping low, and Hasted Clock will end up bringing down 1. 3, make it 4. It's another 4, but this time it's 0 kills and a 5-man wipe, as it turns out.
It's a total disaster.
Just looking at these team fight recaps, dude.
Oh, the Earthshaker died too. Yeah, it's an absolute disaster.
Died to the damage over time from the Warlock.
It was a nice Echo Slam that he tried to get off, but they weren't even able to like do anything. Like Troll can't get in. He's running in and he just gets caught, and then there's a Golem in his way, and then Ember just bounces away. And yeah, they don't have an offlaner. It's basically a 4 versus 5.
My goodness. Well, it's not just that the Riki hasn't gotten much done. Like, they shut down the Troll mid lane. The Storm has not snowballed at all. There's no blink in sight on Earthshaker. Nobody's got anything going for them on NiP.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep, I don't know what they can do. Pretty sure this game's in the bag. There's the curse.
All right, now NiP are gonna win. They do have that Troll Storm combo.
There is no way ASUSpolar loses this game. There we go.
You have rares out, don't you? You've got some items afoot.
Oh, dude, I am a very respectful professional player. I don't bet on games.
My silence is speaking for me here, Yanis.
What?
Respectful and your name in the same sentence.
That's not very nice.
I don't know. Well, you're not always very nice, so.
Dire's middle tower.
I'm not nice. I'm always nice.
What?
Except when I'm pubbing.
You're the biggest flamer ever.
I get salty, dude. Who doesn't get salty when they're pubbing? Come on. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Good. There's your hook shot. Before the glimpse out even comes through, it doesn't matter. I already did the Earthshaker, and they just wanted to do a bit of D-warning, but they pay the piper for that one.
Alright, we got Phase Boot Riki farming in the bottom lane with his Orb of Venom.
Well, he's got 35 CS and rising rapidly.
I'm just trying to think of what Ben would be saying about this Ricky.
Probably nothing good.
Probably. Definitely.
Ben would probably be alt-tabbing to check Dota 2 lounge bets. Or possibly the latest Hearthstone deck.
Probably the latest Hearthstone deck. That sounds more likely.
He used to be more into the betting thing, you know, mad rares with Merlini, but too much work, I guess. He's gotten lazy. Lost his focus.
You just let him do that, that's why. You're not hard on him. You're not hard enough on him, dude.
Oh, should I be cracking the whip? Like, go bang on his door at 8 a.m. Get your bets out!
How dare you!
He used to do odds for every match. Like, there'd be two totally random teams that he had never cast or heard of, and he'd spend like 20, 30 minutes researching the team's recent results. Like, he really put the time in for that show. And well, meanwhile, their ancients are getting stolen. This is sad.
Slowly but surely.
Sleight of fist spam. He could hit creeps, but all right. I guess I'll poke them now.
How's the Seal Kid doing? Oh, he's not doing.
Is this a solo kill for Lil? Cold feet?
No, he's gonna get frozen.
Oh! Oh my god.
They didn't even need the Venge there.
Yeah, that was a solo kill for Lil.
Venge. I had this. How dare you?
The AA is now out leveling that offlane Riki. Poke onto mid, and well, there will be a quick jump back, but the Golem follows this up. They bring in the Ember, who's now hasted and out for blood. Chasing onwards towards Hanskin. And Mag also on the hunt. ASUSpolar looking to force that deciding game 3 and get some vengeance here. They're not fully committed onto Hanskin. Sleight of Fist was what they were waiting for. They get the kill, and still Era. No Orchid. Not even remotely online. We're 18 minutes in, which it's not too late for an Orchid, but when the rest of your team's struggling this much, it certainly feels that way.
Yeah, I think it was just a bit too greedy for NiP to have the Storm and everything. Takes too long for the Storm to get online, and if their lanes don't go well, which I don't think the lanes can go well when you have a Riki, you're gonna have a bit of difficulties.
Game was hard. They do have Orchid now, at least. Well, who can he kill? Venge, maybe. AA, maybe.
You can probably get pickoffs on the Ember if he finds him without Flame Guard up.
Yeah, if he has Flame Guard, they're not. And he's building a BKB, it looks like. Gets the Ogre Club now.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea for him to do that.
He'll be invincible.
I mean, it's pretty unfortunate. Like, Hanskin's been playing pretty well on this Disruptor, but they just lack the damage, really. He's been getting nice glimpses, nice static storms and everything, but then the guys just walk out of it.
They are smoke now, looking for jump. They're gonna find FNG. NiP turned it around last time with a series of very fortuitous ganks, and well, they find one now top lane. Looking for the tower. Troll gonna claim that as well. A little momentum about to go their way, but they need a lot more where that came from.
Really underfarmed Troll Warlock.
Well, dink from the rocket here, just simple harassment.
Lil's level 11 now already on this AA, and he's basically got his ag. He's 1,000 gold from ags, 506 on this AA.
Well, when you're solo killing the enemy offlaner, you know you're having a good time.
Yeah. So that's pretty devastating. Oh, and DK Phobos might get caught out here. Orchid pulled.
He does not have the Flame Guard up currently. Looks like he's going to go down to Era. Big solo kill for him. Wasn't able to pop in time. That's the kind of jump they need a little more of. Is this the beginning of the jinx?
Could be.
Riki's now off in the jungle.
He's got a lot of farm now from those 2 pickoffs. He just finished up the Orchid. He's got a Soul Ring as well.
They might find Illidan as well. The Cloud's up. He doesn't have the rock for 10 seconds. The perfect setup with... Now the Cloud dropped as Illidan tries to run in a blink. They'll get the kill again. NiP starting to claw their way back into this one.
It's happening.
It's happening. We're really testing the theory now. But they are setting up bottom. If they can get this hook and Avenge done, it's trouble.
Nice hook.
Catches out 2. Well, zip out from Era. He'll leave his teammate to die, but just a disruptor down in the end.
I think if Mag walked forward and tried to push him backwards with the cogs, it could have been a little bit better, but either way, they do find a nice kill on the disruptor, but reinitiating now on Mag, 4 steps away, he's good to go.
Era's getting there. 1,800 gold. He's now caught up with the enemy Warlock. He's closing it on the Ember. And they do have a lot of solutions for Ember until he gets BKB. Once he gets BKB, they have nothing except like instant Blink Echo, Disruptor Ags, which is not happening in this game, and maybe some lucky Troll Bashes. So they need to keep this BKB for DK Phobos as slow as possible.
Yasha finished up for Ricky. He got an item. I don't know why he wouldn't go Diffusal. Versus a Warlock as well.
Actually, that's a really good point. Maybe it's just hasn't been playing. To be fair, Warlock is not that common, but yeah. I don't know. Yasha's an okay Riki item. Maybe he goes back for the Diffusal after this.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Diffusal is pretty damn good versus in general on Ricky. You know, you just cloud somebody, purge them, they're stuck in the cloud longer.
And that's your bread and butter. Like if you ever have to fight someone outside of cloud, unless you're super stacked Riki, which, I mean, he's 4th on the net worth chart from the bottom, then you're not winning those fights.
Yeah, and with the troll ulti as well, you burn a lot of mana. What feedback's what? It's 25 now at level 1. Yeah, 25. So he can. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the item you get here, but whatever. Maybe he'll be able to find some stuff because of the mobility, but either way, he's not really the main hero of this lineup anyway.
Yeah, it's mostly going to be Era, who now is 2,700 gold. Is starting to siege out the mid lane in the meantime. ASUSpolar looking to group up and fight a little more offensively top lane. They've now got the max Vengeance Aura, and the push will come.
Finished up as well.
And their team fight is very scary. One good Fatal Bonds, Golem, Sleight of Fist, AA ult. That could be a 5-man
Smeagol?
What's that?
Smeagol?
Smeagol?
Not Golem? Golem? I swear, I heard it before and I was going to say something, but I wasn't sure if you actually said
Are you unhappy with my English?
I mean, is it Smeagol? It's Golem or I thought it was Golem. Either way, it's Chaotic Offering, so. But it summons a Golem.
I mean, just don't die to rock. Thank you for the lesson in English.
Alright, whatever, dude.
Is that why we bring you in here?
I don't know. Wow, alright, jeez.
Dude, you're a flamer today. See?
I'm not even flaming. I was being honest. Alright, whatever.
I don't know, man. English is a hard language. How do you want me to say it? Golem?
Yeah, Golem?
No Golem?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, man.
Golem's not a thing? Uh-oh. He's been spotted out, Seal Kid. This ain't good. Rocket coming in. A little bit off the mark, though. He's still going to get hooked. This is awkward. And battery salted and dead.
Maybe he should just go for
Golem. Golem.
I'm alright. Whatever, dude.
You're so done with me now.
I kind of am. How come Troll's his weapons look purple right now to me? Maybe that's just on my screen.
They're looking for a. I'm not sure. We've got more important issues mid, like Lil getting jumped. In the meantime, there's also a fight top, and we will see Lil go down. Nope. Era not committing yet. He gets changed. He's still holding the Aegis though. Should be able to zip on out. Uh-oh. Pops the regen rune, barely avoiding damage. He drops a remnant as well. Still getting all his mana up. He may re-engage here in a moment. Riki coming in. There's your zip. He BKBs, though. They force out the 10-second BKB, and they actually look to chase this one a bit. Dropping a Static Storm, Kinetic Field on FNG. Storm balling in again. The BKB is going to wear off soon. Ember's really committed for this, but he's got a little backup in tow for Mag's Clockwork. Looks like he'll be okay. He's trying to TP out. The Cogs are going to cancel it. He has the Aegis, but he may end up losing it if, well, I don't know if anyone else can really get here. Force Staff is available.
He's got the Aegis, too, so they might be able to even turn and kill Mag. But is Jonas going to be able to be useful?
Gets the Orchid off, gets a single auto attack
if he had
off.
Diffusal there, couldn't he just purged him and they could have killed him?
Report Riki.
Reporting Ricky.
Okay. You remember when you used to be able to do that? When you're not even actually a player? I think there was a game where Versuta told the viewers to report someone and he got like 1,000 reports against him or something.
That's BM. I mean, we're just kidding about the report. He's just having an unfortunate game, and he is going back for the Diffusal now.
Yeah, he's actually mostly got it. Jonas is catching up in terms of the farm.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Once he gets, he's actually able to, he deals out a lot of damage with the troll ulti.
Yeah, that BKB on Ember, obviously a big item pickup, but you still see, like, they can just kind of pop the BKB and then kite him. As
Oh, he's
Era,
gonna get the courier.
big snipe. No net worth, or no cargo, though. The pudgeling
Bloodstone
goes
Orchid,
down.
26 minutes. He's pretty caught up in general. Like, this game could honestly go both ways now and completely. And wow, Ricky picks up the kill on Clockwork, and he's got his defusal finished. He's completely caught up as well now. He's tied with Mag in net worth.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
FNG going full aggression here, straight up.
Curse is real.
Yeah, this is a ballsy move. The curse is feeling. This is starting to look like that graph from last game. And, you know, now we're gonna see the Troll Storm Spirit combo come online. The Storm now starts to hit hard. He's also got a lot more confidence in fights with the Bloodstone and the Aegis. He can go deep for some kills here.
Aegis should be expiring pretty soon, right? It's been 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's expiring about like 20 seconds.
Oh, you're learning how to read.
I know how to use the clock.
That's
but how is that learning how to read? How is this reading?
Reading the clock, dude.
All right, well, whatever.
No, it's just weren't you the one who was asking how to read it yesterday? No, was that Brax?
I think that was Brax.
Oh,
I couldn't hear Brax. The whole cast it sounded like he was whispering. Illidan getting engaged on, and with Troll ulti, he should be going down here.
Man, look how hard Era hits. He gets the quick frag, and they look for more now. They want the Ember Spirit. If they get a bash here, he may be in trouble. Has the BKB. Era getting stunned out a bit. He's been ice blasted. I believe that's the Ags HF ulti. He ends up going down, though, as the Riki able to collect the kill.
All right, I read the clock wrong. My bad.
They were about right. You said like a minute is like a minute and a half, or minute and 45 seconds. You were close.
Yeah.
I give that at least like a 5 out of 10 reading skills. Are you mad at me?
Fine. I'm not a 7K player, so I can't really say much.
Oh my god. You know, it's the first thing he said to me. It's a 7K player, LD.
That's the first thing he says to everybody. I'm just like, wow, you're 7K.
If he were single, I think it would be his pickup line. It's like, hey girl, as a 7K player, I just want to say I think you're really cute and you should totally go on a date with me.
Yep.
And then he gets slapped.
I'm kind of favoring NiP's lineup here, even though there's the Warlock factor, so you can't count ASUSpolar out of it at all. And oh god, Handskin. But yeah, like once the Storm's able to pick up a Sheep, and even if he gets a BKB on top of that, the Sheep is gonna make him find so many pickups all over the map, and he's able to just really kill anybody alone.
Including the Ember. Like even the Ember BKB, if he gets jumped in Hex before he can BKB, he's just flat out dead.
Yeah, with the Trolls, the Storm's gonna be hitting pretty ridiculously hard. And hopefully Era hangs on to this bottle, because I think base DD rune could win them the game.
And now they have the Blink ES as well.
Oh no, Jonas hurt.
Caught out a bit top lane, and kaboom! I gotta say, Lil continues to deliver. 7, 2, and 7, even as the game might be slipping away from ASUSpolar.
Buys a gem as well. And oh look, the DD top. Who's gonna notice it?
They get this on the Storm. That's the GG rune if he grabs it.
Yeah, it could be really big. But it looks like 8 Mother is actually gonna go check it, and he picks it up.
Yeah, obviously a bit better on the Storm here, but still denying it to the Ember as well is nice. All right, Giannis, are you now? Let's put our cards on the table. Are you an NiP believer? You've changed your tune. Game over for ASUS.
The one thing I don't really like that what they're doing is like what SealKid has. He has only 1 point in the Aftershock as a support Earthshaker. So he has the max enchant totem. Sure, it gives a lot of damage, but you can't even combo properly. Like if he blink Echo Slams, he has to fissure absolutely instantly, and he might not even get it off. It can get countered. So I don't really like this build by him, but oh man, they're gonna get caught out here.
Oh, here comes the team fight. It's SealKid is trapped off the bat. No Earthshaker for this one. They have a double Diffusal Blade. The second one coming for 8 Mother, but he's caught out. BKB and TP out. Could he get swapped? No. Can't get it off in time.
Man, I thought the Golems gave him vision too, or the Ice Vortexes.
They have double Diffusal Blade way before Illidan could even think about a refresher, so I don't know. Warlock quickly on the verge of becoming useless in these upcoming fights. I mean, it still has Fatal Bonds, I guess.
Gem picked up too. Lil picks it up last fight. Jonas actually has a full SNY and a defusal now, but oh, looks like they want to go for a kill on him. But there's no one even there.
And he's getting the hell out of there.
Chasing the golems. The golems.
The golems.
He picked up a defusal on the troll at least, so.
The funny thing is seeing the dissension in chat. Like, half of them are calling me an idiot. Well, maybe more than half calling me an idiot. There's still a good section calling you an idiot, and then the rest calling both of us idiots. Everybody's an idiot today. Yours truly foremost amongst them.
We're just cursing teams. Like,
we're just sitting back here on our delicious piles of Arcanas and Socketed Immortals. It's a
at least Mag's. I mean, Mag's having like a good game on the Clockwork. He's 8-4-11, but he's only got the same farm as the Ricky, unfortunately, because they haven't been able to really invade NiP's jungle because they still have that tier 1 tower bottom.
They are just
respawned.
They're just playing so defensively now. Like, you look how they were moving around the map earlier. The Venge clock just going around setting up kills. Aggressive split push from Ember. He can't do it anymore. Era's pretty much got a Hex, and even without it, still a threat to get kills. He's gonna zip in bottom lane, and hello, suddenly a lot of heroes here. Disruptor drops the Static Storm on top of this initiation. Then the Earthshaker Echo Slam comes out, gets the 3-hero fissure, charging in his 8-mother, and Illidan getting chain bashed will be brought down. They do lose their Storm though, but it's okay. It looks like 8-mother's gonna clean this fight up for the most part. Ember joining the fight, and Riki, we're blinking, the gem snagged, and now DK Phobos forced to retreat. A 4 for 3.
But still, that ends up going like Era didn't even get to really attack in that fight, and look what ends up happening now just because this troll ulti. Like Ricky's basically caught up, and yeah, Ricky with the troll running in, he's got defusal, so now 8-mother people can't really run from him. He can just purge them and chase them down. Looking better and better for NiP. Even though DK Phobos is really farmed, it's gonna be up to if he can throw a bunch of sleight of fists in a fight, they can probably win. But if NiP's able to just control it, oh god, Era.
Era really wants this Aegis. Don't take it! Wait for me! I think he gets it here too. That's trouble.
That's the right play as well.
And no Void Stone yet, so still a little bit off the Hex, but he's close now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's looking good for NiP. Really is. It can go devastating though with the refresher on the Warlock. So this game is by no means in anybody's favor.
The thing is that's crazy is the Riki's becoming a real threat now. Like with the troll ulti. Oh no! They call him for the Riki. He's just gonna turn around, casually defusals one golem, and then backs off. You see how I like carefully prepared there, so I got it to your liking.
The chat really doesn't like you right now.
The chat never likes me, dude. Era, Invis, on the run. Thanks for turning them against me, though, by the way.
It wasn't me. You did it to yourself.
These things are just walking piles of gold at this point. Yep, 8-mothers. Thanks for the 100.
I didn't expect him to get a defusal on the troll.
He is still going refresher. I guess once he gets refresher, you've got at least 2 that could be used.
This is gonna be a big fight here. Illidan.
Era in position on the high ground. He's going to commit into this one. The Cloud's perfect. Well, is it? They don't actually get too many kills initially. Then the Fissure comes out. That's on 2. Static Storm also catching out another 2. They have lost their Riki. The Storm able to survive for now. Era backing out and looking to re-engage momentarily. He'll be zipping on in. The Clockwork now bashed and brought down 3 dead. And looking for a 4th as they chase on to DK Phobos. He's constantly backing off of these fights. He does get a double kill, but still, the Storm Aegis online, the Riki forced to buy back, but other than that, they only lose a Shaker.
I like what Era did there, though. He didn't want to just lose his Aegis. He wants to keep it while he has his sheep. So he just kind of ran away instead of just blowing the Aegis, and they end up getting a really nice trade. Illidan ends up using the rock, and it looks like they want to go high ground.
That's an Ember Spirit Blink Dagger.
Interesting. Doesn't want to get caught out at all.
Yeah, I guess he sees the Storm zipping in. He can instantly jump back. Uh-oh, they're going to swap in now. They will get that quick kill on the Disruptor, but it comes at the cost of FNG. A 1-for-1. BKB was used in the meantime. Elsewhere, Era. Oh, this is the big frag. If he can claim it, can't use the blink when you're caught. And no buyback. 80 seconds.
Era finishes up his sheep now, too, and they probably want to re-engage with that right away.
The double reverse comeback. looks to be in the cards for NiP here. Both games getting wrecked early and storming back.
What have we done?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
You know, I'm actually flummoxed how Artosis hasn't retired on a pile of gold now. He's the originator of the esports curse, right, as a commentator?
Is.
But, you know, he's still working, man. We need to start betting. We need to start betting a lot.
I think that's the play.
All right. Well, you're going to have to start casting more, because it only works when there's two of us together. We need the mind meld.
I guess so. You sound kind of sick, by the way. Yes. You got a stuffy nose or something, man?
I had a rough morning. Let's just... I messed up my back.
Like it.
I messed up my shoulder. Then I come home and I'm like, all right, at least I'm gonna have a protein shake and try to feel better about how bad my workout went today. And then I almost choked to death with my protein shake. I took one drink and I went down the wrong pipe and I started just like spewing it all over the kitchen floor. The cats were just looking at me like, what is wrong with this person?
Ew.
It's been a rough morning. Not just for me though, for ASUSpolar as well.
Yeah, definitely for them. And now they're going for the YOLO smoke play.
They are. They're YOLOing right down the bottom lane. With YOLO Baggins in the front. How appropriate.
I don't think they'll find anybody. Troll now finishes up a full Scotty.
And Era just has no fear at this point. He's aggressively split pushing top. The team wasn't even that close to him. Just an Earthshaker behind.
Man, Lil was so farmed too this game and so like over leveled. He was level 11 at like the 20 or 19 minute mark, and now it's 38 minutes and he's level 13. Game just really not going in their favor, and Era wants to jump this. If Lil shows again. Nope.
Well, how dare you stand at your tier 3 halfway to the tier 4? You're gonna pay for that with your life. Quick, easy kill.
50 seconds down, no AA. I don't think he has buyback. He does not.
Nope. No buyback. That's at least one. Oh, no fight recap, please, Dota 2. We need to see Rax falling here. Hookshot in onto 8mother, but he's got a BKB. The golems are dropped. He's going to take a double purge, say goodbye to your Warlock ulti, and with no rocks, there's no fight left in him, it seemed. It's up to the Ember to turn this one. Oh, he gets bashed. He gets fragged. YOLO bag. It's going to be next. Everybody's surviving. Era sitting on 100 HP or less. 8mother fighting his way through it all. It's a team wipe. The double comeback now more or less complete as nobody has buybacks, and NiP, they get their sweet, sweet revenge for the beating they took at Star Ladder.
You stopped. You were going to say Golem, and then you said Golem.
You know what?
I heard it. Mid-team fight.
Yeah, no, thanks, dude. You've killed my mojo. My swag is gone.
I tried not to hysterically laugh while you did it, because I heard like the hesitation.
I'm like partially doing it to troll you. I'm not really sure if I agree with your pronunciation yet, but I still naturally want to say it the other way, so I do actually have to stutter if I want to say it your way.
Dude, say it however you want, man. It's
you know, I used to say, you know, prejudice. I used to say produced when I was a kid.
Oh God.
One day, some girl turned to me in class and just, oh, I did not feel very smart when that conversation took place. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh man.
Era looks.
You were saying that this disruptor wasn't gonna get an eggs, right?
Well, to be fair, we've said a lot of things about this game.
Era. Oh, going a little bit too deep.
He's got Bloodstone charges, but he's gonna zip one out of there. Oh no, debuffed and dead. Now they're gonna bring in the Riki. Jonas, is he gonna get some sweet, sweet redemption after how this game began for him? Yes, he will. Blinks all the way in. Now 8mother. It's time for me to go man mode. No, just kidding.
They don't want to throw this game away though. Come on, be careful, guys.
They've only got one lane of Rax. That's not an overwhelming advantage just yet.
God. How did Jonas do? How did he come back? Come on. He was 0-6. Let's take a look at the graph again, actually. I didn't even take a glance. Oh, Lord.
I wish I could see his personal graph. It was like flatlining, had no pulse, then 20 minutes into the game, they start resuscitating the Riki. He's a medical miracle. And Era, a little over-aggressive. He's gone for his day gun through.
This Bay must be so upset. Losing like this 2 games back-to-back.
I guess in good news for ASUSpolar, it's a smaller online cup, but still, it's just not a good way to go out.
Just the way you lose, you know.
This is not how you build that killer instinct.
Definitely not. Now with Dagon 3 picked up by Era as well, so he's just trying to burst people down.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
It's looking worse and worse. I think they have at least 2 full team wipes in them. NiP, if not more.
Yeah. DK Phobos does look like he's gonna have buyback for sure for the next time if he does go down. Illidan just not finishing up his refresher though. I thought if he got it, it would have been issues, but they just constantly are getting fought and they're not able to do anything. FNG didn't scale at all. 2,700 net worth at 42 minutes. Lil just stopped scaling as well, and then, you know, Disruptor got his Ags, and yeah, this game's just got pretty out of control for them.
Mother aggressively pushing in this bottom lane, and Jonas moving towards mid. They've got a very ambitious ward here, by the way. I don't know if this one's going to be offering much intelligence for ASUS. They're in full-on tower defense mode at this point. But NiP, it looks like they want to wait for the next Rosh. They don't want to take any more risks. Level up your Dagon and just wait for Rosh, yeah. You're awful quiet there, buddy.
I'm just looking at chat, dude. I know you were too.
I'm the one who's talking.
I know, I was
You're the
having a sip
fiend.
of
You're the
water.
fiend lord.
No, I muted my mic so I could have a sip of water.
You know, the worst fiend I've ever cast with is Bulba. He
I mean,
literally
I
would
can
have no
imagine.
idea what I said for half the cast because every time he'd say something, he'd just start fiending chat. And a 2-3 minutes delay, you gotta wait a while.
Chat's so delayed, yeah, exactly. Like,
Well, we've got 2
I
minutes
know.
delay, and then Twitch has like a built-in, I don't know, minute and a half delay as well.
I just wanted to see what people thought about your produced.
Here comes the Riki rat. He's up in the top lane.
Dagon and creeps. Era doesn't want 8 Mother to take a CS.
What a life.
Here I am.
This is the time for Jonas. He's the gem carrier though. Has to be careful about overextension.
They don't even do that much damage to the roast. The troll build like mostly defensive, but yeah, that's the attack speed kind of does quite a lot.
Meanwhile, Disruptor dropping a nice Static Storm Kinetic Field, trying to keep them out, but the hook comes in too late. Era's got the Aegis, and now all hell's going to break loose for ASUSpolar. In the meantime, mid lane, Lil's getting sniped to bits by Eureki, and they are going to glimpse back and then hex the Ember Spirit. Can they pull him in? No, it is cooling down, but he gets zapped. He gets tasered and ends up going down. A little delay on the death notification as Era begins to go hard in the paint. Looking for the Illidan frag. He'll snag that as well, give him an easy double, and Jonas will celebrate. NiP, the double comeback comes out. The revenge is theirs. They'll take the 6K gold swing, and what was once, I think, like an 8-28 game or something, 25 maybe, now 37-37. Oh, how the tides have turned.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Not sure what really happens here. Era gets like 2 or 3 kills with his Orchid and then just completely snowballs.
They were doing a great job of shutting down NiP. The Riki was useless, 8 Mother was underfarmed, Disruptor, Earthshaker had their levels, but that was it. No items, no farm. Era's Orchid was not even that fast, but he had like an 18-minute Orchid, like a 23-minute Bloodstone out of nowhere. 24 minutes maybe, and it just all fell apart from there.
Yeah, like ASUSpolar was pushing top lane, and NiP was just like, whatever, you guys can take our 2-2 tower, we're just gonna go ahead and do Rosh, and yeah, that was it.
Era, oh, a couple more frags before it's all said and done. He keeps on spamming out that Dagon 5, and the GGs are called with this win. NiP will advance. They're guaranteed now $1,500 here in the Alienware Area 51 Dota 2 Cup, and ASUSpolar, they get squat. Fortunately, they didn't take too long to lose, so not too much time wasted, but it's got to be a frustrating way to go out for them.
Yeah, for sure. They won their lanes, and then just some bad mid-game decisions, bad mid-game plays ends up costing them the game pretty heavily. And Leo sells all his items again.
Well, he knows how to go out with a bang, that's for sure. Are you sticking around, my friend? Are you getting some snooze time in? What's your plan?
I'm gonna get a coffee and see how I feel. I'll message you in a little bit, but look for somebody else probably.
All right. Well, in case he goes for a snooze, guys, follow him at FogDota on Twitter. If you want to learn how to pronounce very important words correctly, he's your man. And we'll be back for our second best of 3.
More importantly, though, remember to follow LD at LDDota on Twitter.
Oh, thanks, Fuddy. You're such
welcome,
a sweetheart.
Got
So
you.
what do we got? Next, we have meepwn'd versus Empire. An hour to go. We're not going to start early, I don't believe. We'll check with the admins, but most likely we have an hour break. So guys, go watch Dota Pit if you want some live Dota action. Mott, the one and only Mott Notes, bringing you some quality coverage there. And otherwise, stick around if you'd like. We'll be back in most likely an hour for your second final best of 3 of today's action. Oh, also ASUSportal about to begin. Gods and Zyri will be bringing you that over at twitch.tv/ASUSportal. So lots of Dota, lots of choices here. Thank you very much for joining me, Yanis. And in the meantime, guys, you've been watching Beyond the Summit's presentation of the Alienware Area 51 Dota 2 Cup.